Hello, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. So, I want to talk about the importance of pushing through when life gets hard. But before I get into that, I invite you to check out the link in the comments below to my book called You Are Made to Heal Spiritually, Emotionally, Mentally, and Physically. It just goes over my journey of healing after hitting rock bottom in the fall of 2015. And it's just out of the box ideas. And so, no matter where you find yourself on the healing journey, I wrote this book for teens and adults alike. So, share it with others. It is just a bunch of ideas on how to use mindfulness, on how to clear through the emotions that we get, things that I have done that have tremendously made a difference. And I am going on 10 years without suffering from depression and suicidal thoughts, which is miraculous. So I just know healing is possible spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically for all those who seek it. And just remember, true healing comes through Jesus Christ and God. Those are your biggest sources of where healing comes from. So utilize that. And so what I wanted to talk about is pushing through when life gets hard. I just started a job recently, a few weeks ago, and I had mixed up my schedule a little bit because it was just a lot. I was going from part-time working to working over full-time. And so I had just mixed up my schedule. I had to rearrange my schedule so I could make training. I had to rearrange my schedule to my already existing job to make room for training for the new job. And then I had realized, oh my gosh, I had double booked myself. So I had, after hours reached out to my boss of the new job saying, hey, I can't make it. I'm sorry, but I had this obligation first and I got to do this. And she's like, oh, no problem. But she was gone the next day, but the others in the office just assumed that the job was too hard for me and I did not want to come back. They just assumed I didn't come back. Like, oh, she was here for the day. Now she gave up. So I kind of laughed it off. But at the same time, I'm like, no, I've heard of people where they get really frustrated and they don't stick it out. So I want to talk about the importance of sticking hard things out, like pushing through and be willing to just show up. Do your best, knowing, especially if it's a new job position like I have learned that I need to give myself some grace and I'm loving myself through the journey. But as frustrating as things get, and it's hard for me to pick up on certain things, I just have to remind myself it's a process and things will get easier as I go. But the importance of just showing up, being willing, having that positive attitude, open mind to keep pushing through. It is easy to quit. It is easy when we're getting uncomfortable and we don't like what we're learning or we don't like something because it's hard and it's out of our comfort zone. That's when it's important to invite God in your journey and say that little prayer. Say, you know what, I need your help. I need to figure this out. Or, hey, can you send someone my way to help me figure this out? And God is very much aware of us. And it's okay. Love yourself in the journey of learning, but don't give up. Don't give up. The easy thing to do is to give up and throw your hands in the air and not push through. So it takes a mindset shift. It takes a mindset shift of positive thinking, more positive thoughts, because it's easy to become frustrated. And when we do get frustrated, it kind of lowers our energy. And when our energy is lowered, then we have a problem, right? It affects us spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And so next time I want to talk about energy. Energy is a big, huge topic. And a lot of people don't understand energy. Especially, I don't know, if you're a Christian, they think it's a voodoo woo thing. We don't talk about energy. Like, that's bad, but we're all made of energy. And so I just want to talk about that tomorrow. So that will be my topic of tomorrow. I wanted to talk about energy and the importance of it. But it is important to recognize that we have to get out of our comfort zone if we want to allow ourselves to grow. If we stay in our comfort zone and we don't want to feel it and we don't want to show up and we don't want to do the hard because it's just too hard, so I'm just not going to put in the work, that's the easy thing to do. Anybody can do that, right? But in order to allow ourselves to grow and move forward, in all those areas, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically, we must allow ourselves to get out of that comfort zone and do hard things. Do hard things, stick with it, and don't give up. Once you say you're going to start something, put it all in and do your best to finish it. I get it. There's some circumstances that will come up and then physically will not allow you to finish something or whatever it is, but give it your best. And then give yourself some grace if it doesn't work out, right? But it is so important to stay true to yourself. And the way we can stay true to ourselves is not taking the easy road. The easy road is what most people do, right? Because they stay in their comfort zone. So taking the road less traveled, the one that gives you discomfort and pain, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically, when you're doing that, when you're having discomfort in those areas and you're growing, well, you will be growing. It will stretch you and it will help you. And most people aren't willing to do that, but we must be willing to stand out and do that for ourselves in order to grow and progress. So God bless you and yours in your healing journey, and be willing to get out of that comfort zone. You won't know what you're made of and what you're capable of if you don't allow yourself to get out of that comfort zone. You will be surprised, especially with God's help, of where He can take you. It's on a beautiful journey. So please like and subscribe to my channel, share it with others. And until next time, tomorrow I will be talking about energy and what I liken it to and my experience of energy and the importance of energy. So stay tuned for tomorrow's. So God bless. Till next time. Bye.